Study Arata. If you want to have better results at your studies and at your learning, first you need to start improving your confidence and your self-esteem. You have to understand that you have the attributes and the abilities, and above all, you can become better cultivating yourself thanks to effort and dedication. And this is necessary because the lack of confidence can be detrimental to the quality of your life. It can make your goals seem more terrifying, more complicated, more difficult than they actually are, perhaps even unachievable before your eyes. And what does confidence and self-esteem mean? Having confidence means that you're living your life in a way that you know that you have the ability to deal with the challenges that you will face in your life. The self-esteem is a way in which you value and you love yourself for whom you really are. Do not confuse confidence with arrogance. The arrogance is the exaggerated self-satisfaction of a person who believes that he's better than other people. And it is an illusion, this arrogance. It's based on a false sense of superiority. Respect, however, is key to real confidence. Confidence and self-esteem depend on the circumstances. Nobody can keep confidence permanently in every situation. There will be these moments in which you will feel anxious, you will be worried, you'll be scared, and that is all normal. Having those moments of positive stress that will encourage you to improve, that is much better than having an imaginary confidence that does not motivate you to become better, that even makes you become frustrated later when you actually don't have the results that you want. Why having confidence and self-esteem is so important? Feeling confident is essential so you can accomplish your goals in life. You know that it's worth of your time to be dedicated to your projects, that you believe in yourself, you believe in your potential, and then you can move ahead. That is why here in this series, Study Arata, which is a weekly series that goes every Tuesday, produced by Arata Academy, specifically dedicated for you to learn, to become better, faster in your learning, we are talking always about dealing with your challenges to become a better student. So then you have more confidence and you have more self-esteem. This is fundamental because without confidence, without self-esteem, you may start thinking that you're just like good for nothing, you're kind of stupid, that you're dumb, that you really don't have the potential to learn anything. And what would be the result of that? Just think with me. If you believe in all those things, you say, well, why bother, right? So take a look at our video here, how to learn anything difficult. That will help you a lot to understand this entire process. You can go to arata.se/study mastery. And what do you think will happen when you feel that you're not capable of dealing with any challenge ahead of you? You'll be creating imaginary scenarios where nothing happens, right? You're just scared, you're ashamed to even give a try, and then the result is that you're going to be creating a lot of excuses because you see that there's no potential for doing anything, and then you start to rationalize explaining why you don't have initiative. You're going to have a lot of anxiety. And that can be so bad because you may start to be procrastinating, postponing things because you just have this huge fear and anxiety about getting started because all challenges seem to be overwhelming. And the worst part is when you start to identify yourself in that progress, depending on that internal dialogue that you have, and that makes you think that you are incapable, you are an idiot, you're lazy, you're ugly, you're clumsy, you're incompetent, you're disorganized, all types of negative labels. That's very worrying because, you see, your mind is always trying to make sense of the world. From the moment you truly believe that you are incompetent, clumsy, stupid, lazy, and incapable, what will happen is that the next opportunity that you have ahead of you, you are not going to do anything about it because you have to be coherent with that story that you created in your own head. After all, according to that vision of yourself, you're probably going to fail, right? So it's better not to even try. This is a self-fulfilling prophecy that happens with the golem effect, something that I already discussed in some of our videos. If you're part of our email list, you will receive a detailed video about the golem effect. Where does the lack of self-esteem come from? On the one hand, there is a certain genetic influence in the way we behave and the type of feelings or the baseline of self-esteem and confidence. But our childhood experiences also shape the way that we see ourselves. It's like the basic nature versus nurture discussion. And it will influence the way we accept ourselves. And when we are children, we have not yet developed our critical perspective of things, so we are more vulnerable to the influence of people around our social background. If you were criticized over and over again, and if you didn't receive the proper attention of people around you, the important people around you, there is a chance of having some bad self-esteem problems later in life. That is when you have a little bit of the feeling that you're not good enough. On the other hand, there will be people who have a healthy confidence, a good self-esteem, and they received support, emotional support from people who loved them, who were helping them to create a positive vision of themselves. Now, what can you do to improve your confidence? The main goal of this video is to raise the awareness about the problem, right? It is important that you understand the importance of confidence, the importance of self-esteem in your life to deal with your challenges about study. And here are a couple of useful tips so you can accomplish this in an easy way. Be aware of the way you exaggerate when you're criticizing yourself. Careful to not be so hard on yourself, because if you start to expect to be perfect all the time, you're basically following a recipe for disaster, because perfection is just an ideal. Moderate your needs to adapt to circumstances. There will be times when the problem of lack of self-esteem is because of some internal dialogue. You know those moments when you think that you're not good enough to be part of a certain group because, I don't know, you drive an old car because you live in this faraway and bad neighborhood, or you are not a popular person, you're not very talkative. Every time when you're comparing yourself to other people, it's going to make your life so much more difficult. Don't do that. Learn that most of the times the opinion that we have about other people, especially the opinion we have about people who we only see on social networks, we just see a selected, curated slice of life. It is already a filtered image. It is an illusion. When you just see the final result, you have no idea about all the training, all the work that that person had to put to get to where they are. Each person is different. And here we have some good news. You can improve your self-esteem, you can improve your confidence. It doesn't matter how you are currently, because the most important thing is that you want to improve. And you can accept that you can improve and get better, and understand also the opinions and the beliefs of other people. In today's video, we focused on the importance of improving your confidence. And take advantage of that by subscribing to our channel, because next week we're going to continue talking about this very important topic, talking about how you can improve your self-confidence. And for that, please take a moment to watch a video called How to Learn Anything Difficult. And here's the link for you, arata.se/study mastery.